Axil. Growth of stem. Gibberellin. Falling of leaves. Promotion of cell division. Name a plant hormone responsible for bending of a shoot of a plant when it is exposed to unidirectional light. Name the type of trophic movement which responds to gravity. Response to chemical substance. A hormone produced in males, X, is responsible for the secondary sexual characters in male human beings. Identify X. Testosterone. Name the endocrine gland associated with the brain. Pituitary gland, very good. Name the endocrine gland associated with the kidney. Adrenal. Which gland secretes digestive enzyme as well as hormone? Pancreas. Which endocrine gland is present in males but not in female? Testes. Which hormone is responsible for the changes noticed in female at puberty? Estrogen. Dwarfism results due to deficiency of which hormone? Growth hormone. Deficiency of growth hormone. Blood sugar level rise due to deficiency of which hormone? Insulin. Very good. Iodine is necessary for the synthesis of which hormone? Thyroxine. What are reflex actions? A sudden quick reaction in response to something occurring in environment. It is rapid automatic response to a stimulus which is not under the voluntary control of the brain. It is an involuntary action. It is a simple form of behavior in which the same stimulus produces the same response every time. For example, if we unknowingly touch a hot plate, we immediately move our hand away from it, or moving our foot away when stepping on something sharp. In a plant structure, grows and ripens as fruit. Identify the structure. Ovary. Give example of a plant that has either male or female reproductive parts in a flower. Papaya or watermelon. Name two bisexual flowers. Hibiscus, good. Mustard, lily, rose, these are the bisexual flowers. That means the flower which contain both male and female reproductive organs. Unisexual means the flower which contain either male or female. What is vasectomy?
Cutting of
a small piece of sperm
and tied properly so that the egg do not meet with sperm.
Vas deferens. Sperm duct or vas deferens is cut and tied properly so that the sperm can't reach to the ovary. A part Y of the female reproductive system receives the sperms from the male partner and serve as a birth canal. Identify why.
Vagina.
Vagina. Name two viral infections STD.
HIV, AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea.
Bacterial infection, gonorrhea and syphilis. Viral infection, AIDS and genital warts. The bacterial and the viral infections that may be caused due to unsafe sex respectively are dash. Warts and HIV/AIDS, HIV/AIDS and warts, syphilis and warts, gonorrhea and syphilis. Syphilis and warts. Assertion is a vasectomy is a surgical method of birth control. Reason is in vasectomy, small portion of oviduct is cut or tied properly. Option C. Good. Next, assertion is copper T is an intrauterine device. Reason is it is placed in cervix and prevents fertilization.
Both are.
B is false.
A is true or is false? Where is false? Copper T is placed in uterus, not cervix. Assertion is offspring produced by sexual reproduction shows variation. Reason is each offspring produced by sexual reproduction inherits all the genes from each parent. Are it false? How can we are corrected? Or can be corrected as each offspring produced by sexual reproduction do not inherit all the genes from each parent. They inherit half of the genes, 23 chromosomes from the female parent and half from the male parent. Which mode of reproduction does not show much variation? Asexual mode of reproduction. State the importance of variation.
It helps the organism to survive in a dense climate.
Variation is important for the survival of a species over time. It provides resistance to the species according to the changing environment and hence it makes the survival easy. When does pollen tube develop into a flower?
After fertilization.
During pollination, pollen grain falls over the stigma. This pollen grain absorbs water and nutrients and produces a tube that is called pollen tube. List two advantages of growing banana through vegetative propagation. It maintains the genetic stability as they do not possess viable seeds. Vegetative propagation helps them to reproduce. सेमानर seeds न थे vegetative propagation vegetative propagation कौन the reproduction which shown by the vegetative parts. Name the reproductive and non-reproductive parts of a bread mold.
Sir, reproductive juice.
Middle of the bread.
Hyphae. HYPHA non-reproductive part. And the reproductive part is sporangia. List any two advantages of vegetative propagation. It helps in growing seedless plant. It helps in the preservation of the characters of the parent plant. Parent plant जहाँ character थिबो तार offspring मानकर भी character सेया रहइबो. The sperms are tiny bodies that consist of mainly genetic material and a long tail. Where are the sperms produced?
In the testes.
What is the role of the long tail?
To swim.
The long tail of sperms helps in quick movement of motility of sperm through the female reproductive tract to reach the egg cell.